Good morning and happy Tuesday. Meteorologist Caitlyn Lorr here with a quick look at your forecast for the next couple of days. We do have some snow on the way, and we actually have two snow chances on the way, and that starts today. And then the second round will hold off until Thursday, but we might see the early signs of Thursday snow by late tomorrow night. So strap in, let's jump into this forecast. There's no snow out there yet. It is on its way, but we won't see it until a little bit later this morning. As for now, we're starting the morning off relatively quiet with mostly cloudy skies, but visibility is great. Roads are great. Things like that are dry and clear. We're just dealing with some cloudy skies. So that's kind of the good news is it's just a nice, quiet start to our day. But like I said, that is going to change once that snow kind of moves into the area. As we make our way into the afternoon hours. That being said, temperatures are expected to be a little bit on the colder side today compared to yesterday. We're already seeing that this morning with current temperatures anywhere from the upper teens into the mid 20s. Now, that being said, we are seeing as low as 17 degrees right now out by Worthington, sitting at 24 degrees here in Mankato, as well as in Blue Earth, with the warmest coming in at about 27 degrees down by Forest City. So it's not too terrible. Just a little chill in the air. And really, this is where we should be for these morning hours. And actually, to be completely honest, we should be just a tad colder than these temperatures for this time of the morning, for this time of the year. So, all in all, it's not really that bad of a start to the day out there. Winds are even relatively light coming out of the west northwest, anywhere from 5 to 15 miles an hour, indicating that we are looking at a little bit of a breeze by this afternoon, reaching up to 15 miles an hour. Now, because winds are, for the most part, 5 miles an hour or greater, we are dealing with a minor wind chill out there, so it feels more like the teens across the area than those 20s. All the more reason to just make sure you grab that jacket as you head out the door because there is that chill in the air. It feels more like 13 degrees here in Mankato. The coldest wind chill we are seeing this morning is about 12 degrees for what it feels like in St. Peter, with the warmest coming in up by Olivia at 25 degrees for what it feels like up there. Here's a look at that satellite radar imagery showing that we are just seeing cloudy skies. But if you look all the way to the very, 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 very western side of your screen there, you can see a little bit of snow starting to move into that, to the very edge of the screen. And that's what we're watching, and that's going to make its way into the area through the late morning and early afternoon hours. In fact, portions of southwestern Minnesota and northwestern Iowa may start to see snow as early as 7 to 9 o'clock this morning. Here in Mankato, we're not really looking at that snow moving in until closer to 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. From that point forward, scattered snow showers are likely across the area, with the heaviest of the snow showers spanning from Windham to Pipestone to Marshall and then over the border into South Dakota. So it's going to be southwestern Minnesota into South Dakota that could see the highest totals. For those of you that don't like snow, the good news is it's going to wrap up out of Mankato by about 10 o'clock tonight. Areas east-southeast of Mankato will continue to see some lingering snow till about midnight before it continues to wrap up, just leaving behind those cloudy skies for tonight and throughout tomorrow. Now, don't worry, we are looking at some pockets of sunshine tomorrow, but all in all, we are going to see more cloud coverage as well. Snow total-wise, for most of the area, we are looking at a trace amount, which would be a dusting up to 2 inches. Here in Mankato, we're looking at about an inch or so on average. Like I said, areas west of Mankato, so that southwestern portion of the state, could see anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow, as they are expecting a little bit heavier snowfall. So that could be as far north as Marshall, as far south as Windham and Worthington, Pipestone, Sioux Falls, and other areas west of the border into South Dakota. So a small portion of the area could see locally up to 3 inches, but on average, we're looking at about an inch across the area. Some places, 2 for the most part, and then, of course, that small handful of areas out to the west of us, up to 3 inches possible. So very light snow totals coming our way today. We are looking at more snow totals, more measurable snow coming our way, like I said, as early as tomorrow night. Now, temperature-wise today will not be too terribly cold, even with that snow coming down. We're looking at a high of 29 degrees. Winds not too bad out there. We're going to see winds reaching up to about 10 miles an hour, which means wind chill values will continue to hover a little bit colder than what those temperatures are reading, but not by much. So it's not going to be too terrible out there. As you saw, high of 29 degrees, wind chill values are going to top out in the low to mid 20s, so not too drastic of a difference. Tonight, temperatures themselves will drop to a low of 16 degrees by tomorrow morning as that snow wraps up through the overnight hours. Here's a look at tomorrow. Like I said, a couple pockets of sunshine are expected through the latter half of the day, so that would be the late morning into the early to mid-afternoon hours. Temperatures, though, a little bit cooler out there, looking at them topping out in the upper teens through the afternoon hours with a very light breeze mixed in, so it will continue to feel a little bit colder out there than what those temperatures are reading for tomorrow. That snow tomorrow isn't expected to move into the area until after 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow night and then continue becoming more widespread throughout Thursday. Here's a look at your extended forecast showing those snow chances for today and Thursday, but a little bit of sunshine expected for Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures are going to fluctuate quite a bit from the 20s to the teens, back to the 20s, back to the teens for Friday and Saturday. And then as we go into and throughout next week, which is the week of Christmas, we are looking at some calmer, quieter weather, but cloudy skies. And with that, we are looking at a little bit warmer temperatures as well, a little bit warmer than average. Like I said yesterday, average temperatures for this time of year is right around 28 to about 30, 31 degrees. So we're going to be seasonal today and Thursday. And then as we go through next week, we're going to be slightly above seasonal with those low to mid 30s as we welcome Christmas and Santa makes his rounds from house to house. Now, that's actually everything I have for you guys today. Again, we are just tracking that little bit of snow. We will talk snow totals for Thursday, starting either late tonight or tomorrow morning. We just want to focus on today first and then take it day by day as it goes, especially because the more you look at those snow totals, you want to be closer to the day of that event, as totals can fluctuate quite a bit ahead of time. So once we get those finer details set in place and we are in consensus with each other and all that stuff, we will give you what we are expecting snow total wise, which I will tease because we are looking at it already. I will tease we are looking at potentially a little bit more snow on Thursday than what we're looking at today. So kind of keep that in mind as you make your plans for the rest of the week. So that being said, again, only up to about an inch or so for Mankato today. Other areas could see up to 2 inches, while areas west of Mankato, closer to the western border of Minnesota and South Dakota, could see closer to 3 inches possible. Again, that's everything I have for you guys this morning. I hope you have a terrific rest of your Tuesday. For another look at your forecast, you can catch me here a little bit later this morning, as well as make sure to tune into Cato Living later on at 4. And for a look at your local weather forecast, as well as news and sports, be sure to tune in to KUIC News Now tonight at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. Have a great Tuesday and a great start to your day.